And welcome to Your Health. You know, as we age, a couple of things that we don't sometimes like to hear too much is dementia and perhaps Alzheimer's. These are two things that can normally plague people. It can be when they're younger, but it's more prevalent when they become a little bit older. Luckily, there's an organization here that's here to address Alzheimer's, and more importantly, the providers as well as the caretakers for people that have Alzheimer's. And our guest is Dr. Tom Geary. You are the director of the Bureau of Standards for the Alabama Department of Public Health.
That's correct. That is correct.
I get an A just for getting all that.
That's a lot.
And I've been affiliated with the local Alzheimer's group since 1992 when it was started. And I've been the president for the last 10 years of that organization, and we are very proud to be hosting our 14th annual Alzheimer's conference at Frazer on August the 4th this year. So we are looking forward to a great conference. We're looking forward to a great group of people participating. It's always a lot of fun. You know, there are people presenting their individual organizations' role in dealing with Alzheimer's, everyone from the sheriff's office to the nursing homes, the assisted livings. They all have good things to eat and good things to collect and take home with you. So just from that point of view, it's a lot of fun. And then you get to meet all kind of people who are situated similarly that you are, whether you're a caregiver, whether you're a family member, whether you're a person with early Alzheimer's who wants to learn about the disease and talk to people who are also dealing with Alzheimer's and the consequences of dementia in their families. So it's an excellent gathering place to make contacts, to meet people. Their caregivers are available if a family member has a person who really cannot benefit from going to this, but if they will call Nancy McLean, we have a sort of a sitter service available to take care of family members during the day of that conference. The registration fees are very nominal. It's $20 for the public, and that includes lunch. It's $50 for caregivers, and that includes the opportunity to earn some continuing education credits for nurses and administrators and social workers and others who might want to attend and get some credit for that. So,
but if you're a caregiver and you're not a professional, it's still the $20.
It's just $20
if you're taking care of somebody in your own household.
That's right. It's just $20. Or if you have a family member with Alzheimer's that you may eventually need to be involved in their care, whether you're the primary caregiver or just someone who knows about it and can provide some background and some support, it's invaluable to go to conferences like this. We have some excellent speakers. Most everyone who is going to be watching this knows about Dr. Danny Potts from Tuscaloosa. Dr. Potts is a great guy. He's been a speaker at these conferences for years. He has a private practice in Tuscaloosa, but also a nationwide foundation to support art in Alzheimer's disease as a way of self-expression, a way of giving people a meaningful life. And he's going to be doing a presentation. And then we have Dr. Rita Jablonski. She is an assistant professor at UAB. She's in the School of Nursing and has been a researcher for years, part of the memory clinic at UAB. And she has a lot of programs going on to get down to the real hands-on care, teeth brushing and toileting and things like that with Alzheimer's disease patients. So she's going to be presenting. We have Dr. Powers. Dr. Richard Powers was the medical director for the Alabama Department of Mental Health for many years, and also was on the faculty at UAB in the pathology department, and has been a national player in the research and United States approach to Alzheimer's disease nationally. and he's going to be talking about the latest research on Alzheimer's and the links that are being found between post-traumatic stress disorder in veterans and subsequent dementia, and how the kinds of stresses that some, unfortunately, not just veterans, but a lot of people experience through their lives can play into progressive loss of mental ability and ability to function. And so it's going to be a really an excellent conference. So
it's a day long, right?
It's a day long.
What time does it start?
Registration.
Should a person plan to be there all day?
Yes.
Okay.
Doors open at 7 o'clock. The conference kicks off at about 8 o'clock. And it goes on through lunchtime and then through the afternoon. It finishes about 4 o'clock in the evening.
So it's pretty jam-packed.
Pretty jam-packed. We have a Dr. Don Wendorf, who has to do with the effects of music on emotion. And this is a new area that has just exploded onto the scene recently with Dan Cohen out of New York and his program called Music and Memory, because listening to music affects people in a profound and deep way.
Absolutely.
And it brings out emotions, and it brings out old memories, so that people who can't remember their families' names can remember the songs they sang in church over the years as a child. And there's a definite connection there that's being looked at of how to link this music and the deep emotions with function in terms of enjoyment of life and enjoyment of the love and support of the people around you. So this is going to be quite a spectrum of information and new ideas that are going to be coming out at this conference, and we are just really excited about that this year.
Good. So it's on August the 4th.
That's right.
It starts at doors open at 7. Starts at 8, goes to about 4 o'clock. Do people need to pre-register?
Well, you can register at the door. It would be a good idea to pre-register.
This way they know how many lunches they have.
Right. You can go online at Eventbrite and register online.
Okay, we'll have that put on the screen.
Right.
Eventbrite.
And you can call Nancy McLean at 233-2139.
That'll be on the screen also.
Right, and you can register, and you can arrange for a sitter to take care of a loved one who needs someone to watch them for the entire day or part of a day if someone wanted to do just part of a day. So I would encourage everyone in Alabama, in this region, to come to this conference. So you can't lose coming to this conference.
No, that is
We'll
such
do
a
likewise,
gift.
and I want to tell you, I know you're getting ready to retire.
Yes, I
You'll
am.
probably be leaving this area. Just for all of our viewers to know, you have been a gem in this area. We thank you for everything you've done. Many, many, many moons ago, you were my personal physician, and you're still looking young, and I've aged.
Oh, well,
but we want to thank you for all that you've done in your service in medicine in this area.
I'm very blessed to have been able to participate in so many different areas of medicine.
Right.
These last 10 years with the Department of Public Health have been great. I have really enjoyed working with the surveyors who go and inspect healthcare facilities throughout the state of Alabama.
Right.
They're a great group.
Good.
Thank you
so
so much.
And remember the conference, it's on August the 4th. If you didn't remember any numbers, call me at 277-5000. I'll get you all the information, and we'll be right back right after this.